Okay, this is my Lenovo Legion Go, my handheld gaming device which I have used for over 8 months. And when I was thinking about which portable gaming device to buy, I was choosing between Steam Deck, Asus ROG Ally and Lenovo Legion Go. My choice fell on Lenovo, and I did not regret my choice. It's been 8 months now and I have something to say about this device. So, if you've been wondering whether Lenovo Legion Go is still worth picking up in 2025, this is my honest review.
Hi everyone, I'm Arthur and welcome to my channel.
So, the first thing I want to start with is the size of the device and its screen. And it's quite a heavy, 1.88 pounds. And compared to my laptop, it's not small at all. It might seem heavy to some people, but personally it doesn't seem that way to me. I can hold it for quite a long time while I play lying down or holding it over the table. When you take the device in your hands, you realize how big the screen is. And I don't think it's disadvantage. I like this big screen, you can see more details in games and I think it's an advantage.
I think the device perfectly maintains the balance between immersion in games and media while remaining a portable device.
It has an 8.8-inch IPS touchscreen with a Quad HD resolution. The aspect ratio is 16:9, 144 Hz refresh rate and 500 nits brightness.
The touchscreen is not useful in games, but very useful to navigate in OS.
I don't use it for work and I don't take it outdoors a lot. Only indoors for games and media, and in my opinion he does it well. The only things I have questions about are the battery and the sound. And honestly, this is the one of the weak points of Lenovo Legion Go. The built-in speakers are just not great. They're stereo, but the sound feels flat with almost no bass, and the maximum volume is just okay. If you're playing in quiet room, you'll hear your game fine, but don't expect any cinematic audio experience. Speaking of design, I really like the kickstand at the back. It is very convenient to place the device when watching media.
Many other devices do not have this feature, which in my opinion should be standard.
On the side you have 2 detachable controllers, and the right controller can be placed in an included base and used as a mouse-like experience. Flicking the switch underneath the right controller turns on FPS mode. The scroll wheel near the top of the right controller works like a regular mouse wheel, so you can easily use your thumb. And it makes scrolling through web pages, navigating menus or zooming in and out in apps feel smooth and natural. But this is not a classic mouse we're used to. You will need time to get used to the layout of the buttons. And the left controller you can set up to work like the WASD keys for movements in games, giving PC gamers a familiar setup.
I don't use the console this way often, and it takes time to get used to it, but I'm glad Lenovo gave this option.
You also have quite a responsive touchpad on the right controller to control your cursor. And when you use the device in a classic handheld gaming way, fingers perfectly fit all the buttons.
Let's talk about the ports.
On the top edge, the Legion Go has a USB-C port for charging and allows you to connect to an external monitor or TV. 3.5mm audio jack for headset, power button and volume buttons for adjusting the system volume, and micro SD card reader up to 2TB.
And on the bottom edge it has a second USB-C port, which I think incredibly convenient.
You can charge the device from both sides, or you can put the console on a kickstand while you watch YouTube and do your routine and charge it at the same time. I don't use my Legion Go as a computer, I don't hook it up to a monitor, I don't have a dock station, I only use it for gaming, mostly lying on my bed, but you can find a dock station on Amazon and a bunch of other accessories. There are plenty of options there. And you can definitely use the Legion Go for everyday productivity tasks without any issue, because basically it is computer, right? And it has Windows. And what about the OS and software? It comes with Windows 11 installed right out of the box. And speaking of Windows, it's not the best OS for handheld gaming devices because it is designed for desktop use. I heard Microsoft is actively working on enhancing the Windows experience for handheld gaming devices, so let's wait. Anyway, I don't see any significant problems using Windows. Everything loads quite quickly and smoothly. In my opinion, it's okay. Next up, let's dive in the Legion space. Legion Space is Lenovo's custom software designed specifically for the Lenovo Legion Go handheld. You can turn on this feature by clicking on this button on the upper left corner. It allows you to open your gaming library as well as customize your controllers, updates for drivers and more. And if you click on this button on the upper right corner, opens the quick settings overlay, which allows you to adjust performance profiles, fan speeds, screen resolution, refresh rates and more without exiting your game.
Now let's talk about performance in games.
I got a model with AMD Ryzen Z1 Extreme CPU, AMD Radeon 780M GPU which is integrated in the processor, 16GB RAM memory and 1TB SSD storage. And in my opinion, Lenovo Legion Go plays these games well. And sure, the Legion Go isn't going to be as powerful as a gaming PC, but it's still pretty powerful for its size. And you can literally throw it in your backpack and take it anywhere. Look at this, I got around 45 to 50 FPS in Red Dead Redemption 2 with medium graphic presets. Grand Theft Auto 5 around 60 FPS with high graphics presets. Let's take a look for Cyberpunk 2077. I got 35 to 40 FPS with medium to high graphic presets. Far Cry 5 50 to 55 FPS and even up to 60 FPS with high graphic presets. Days Gone around 40 to 50 FPS with mostly high graphic presets.
I literally have nothing to complain about. Console gives me everything I need to play.
But one thing is not that good at all. In my opinion, the biggest downside of the Lenovo Legion Go is its limited battery life. Playing AAA games like Cyberpunk 2077 or Red Dead Redemption 2 without juice, I'm getting about 1 to 1.5 hour runtime in performance mode, and about 3 hours runtime watching movies or YouTube in power saving mode. I would like to see improvements in this area in the next model, but for now, I think it's better to take a portable power bank if you're traveling, and you could extend the life of the console for a little longer. So, who is the Lenovo Legion Go really for? Well, I think for people who don't want to be stuck in one place. If you love playing AAA games like Cyberpunk or Elden Ring or any game you like, but you also want to do it in bed or play while traveling, this is your device. It's also for people who want to play everything: Steam, Xbox Game Pass, emulators. If it's a game, you can probably play it here. You're not locked to one store or one ecosystem. And you don't need to expect performance from it like powerful PCs. You don't need to expect ultra graphics, ray tracing, the absolute best frame rates. But if you need all of those things, this probably isn't the device for you. It's not about high-end gaming PCs, and it's definitely not for competitive FPS titles. It's made for the kind of gamer who doesn't have hours to game every day. If you got quite a bit of time before you go to sleep or you're going on a travel trip, Lenovo Legion Go makes game possible for you. If you got a Lenovo Legion Go, I'd like to hear about your experience. Share it in the comments below. And if you are still wondering what handheld gaming device to buy, I hope this video helped you at least a little. If you got value from this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more tech and gaming content.
And I hope to see you in the next video. Peace!